Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Bleach and Brave Souls video. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at the New Year Limit Breaker quest. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 500 subscribers. Now, with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So, I basically called this the New Year Limit Breaker quest because this limit quest is very short. It's only well, it started the 31st and it ends the 6th. At 2 a.m. for me, and there's already like a news notice about the next limit breaker quest, so that's why I kind of called it the New Year's limit breaker quest. Then we're going to get another one right after this one. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at these stage rules and see what some of the best in slot characters will be. And so for the first slot, we have heart attribute damage ×2, melee damage attack ×2, killer effect ×2, and the weakened status element. And Quincy enemies in there. I already know what unit goes there. Slot 2, we got technique attribute damage ×2, range attack damage ×2, killer effect ×2, paralysis, and we have speed, hollow enemies. And for the third slot, range or melee attack doesn't matter, it's just killer effect ×2, poison, and we have power human units in here. Alright, so now since we saw those stage slot rules, or whatever you want to call it, let's go take a look at some of the best in slot characters for these stages. Alright, so for the first slot stages, obviously I just kind of knew immediately that it was going to be for the new 2025 Thousand Year Blood War version of Ichigo here. As you can see, he fits all of the requirements. His soul trait is strong charge, recharge time -14%. Yep, melee unit. He has an EX move that gives him 100% spiritual pressure boost, and he has the new status element plus abilities. He has the enemies defeated gimmick. You can see the bonuses that he gets for 20, 40, 60, and 80 enemies defeated. He has Long Stride, Sprinter +2, and Havoc as his innate skills. Devastation and Berserker are both at 60%. He's immune to all status elements, Frenzy +3. Increased status element chances against Quincy's, weakened defense, Poise Break, Poise, Marauder, and the Spiritual Pressure boost 80%. So he is one of 2 characters that are able to get 180% Spiritual Pressure boost, him and the 9th Anniversary Kenpachi. And yeah, so this is the best in slot unit for the first slot stages. Up next, we have this Retsu here. Her soul trait is the normal attack damage +30%. She's a ranged unit, so you won't get the bonus melee damage, unfortunately. But she does have a heal on her SA2, which can be helpful, and she is also immune to the weakened status element, so that's great. Her bruiser is 20%, which is 80%, which is very high. Team/party normal, Soul Reaper. Increased Soul Reaper normal attack damage 20%. She's a Guild Quest unit, so outside of Guild Quest, she's only going to get Flurry +1, which is unfortunate. She has Long Reach, Poise, Healer, Medic, and she has the increased Killer and increased damage skills, but you know, those will only take effect in Guild Quest, so really for the increased range damage, it's only going to be 10%, and increased Killer effect is only going to be 30%. So yeah, if you don't have the Ichigo, here's a unit you can use just so you can take advantage of her SA2 for that heal if you just take damage with the other characters. Another unit that you can use is the Future Society Notoria here. His soul trait is the Super Mind Link Slot Potions +5. That really won't help you out there. He is a melee unit, so you will get the bonus melee damage, and he does have Lacerate on all of his attacks. Sprinter, Guard Break, and Havoc are his innate skills. Berserker 40%, reduce strong attack cooldown 12%. He is immune to all status elements. The increased link slot potions won't help you there. Frenzy +2, which is pretty decent. Defibrillator +2, increased status element chance against mind attribute enemies, which is great. Damage lacerated enemies 60%, and status element spiritual pressure boost 80%. So yeah. Those are some units you can use for the first slot levels. The Ichigo, obviously the best in slot 1, and I say if you don't have him, then this Notoria will be a good second. And then if you don't have him either, you can use the Retsu. So for the second stage unit, I say the best in slot 1 would be the 9th Anniversary Grimmy here. He does have the Hollow Killer Plus, which is going to basically be an increased version of the already Hollow Killer. He has 2 soul traits, strong attack damage +20%, strong attack recharge time -12%. He is a ranged unit, so he will get the bonus range damage. He has paralysis or drain on all of his attacks. He has an EX move that is a buff and a debuff as well. It buffs you and debuffs enemies. Actually, I think it debuffs all allies as well. He also does have a 50% chance to dodge hollow attacks, which is great. His Berserker is 70%. Let's see, he's immune to all status damage, which is great. Increased Quincy strong attack damage 20%, Frenzy +3, Bombardment, Defibrillator 5 seconds. Increased status summon chance against hollows, element reversal, increased Quincy damage status summon affected enemies 30%, weaken defense, sharpshooter, any status summon spiritual pressure boost. So yeah, I think just it's easy enough to say that this is the best in slot unit for the slot 2 stages. Another unit you can use is this Ichigo here. He does have 2 killers, the hollow and human, but you only need the hollow one. Soul Trait, strong attack, recharge time minus 12%. He is a ranged unit, so you will get the bonus range damage. Weakening and drained. Yeah, there's that. Let's see, Sprinter +2, Havoc, full stamina damage boost 20%. Technique, attribute, strong attack, recharge time 20%. So when you move in between stages, you get a 20% strong attack reduction. Berserker is low at only 40%. Devastation is at 40% as well. Frenzy +2, increased status element chance against speed attribute enemies. That's pretty good. Increased technique attribute character strong attack damage 20%. Sharpshooter, any status element spiritual pressure boost. So if you don't have the 9th anniversary Grimmy, you can use this Ichigo. He will be a good unit to use. Now a unit that you may or may not have forgotten is this Roka here. She's a Safwi unit that came out a long time ago. Soul Trait, strong attack, recharge time minus 12%. She is a range unit, so you will get the bonus range damage, and she does have a chance to, she has the revive mechanic on her soul bomb. So you can use the soul bomb on this unit, just have your unit have that revive if you need it. She has weakening on all of her attacks. Long Stride, she recovers stamina between stages, and at full stamina only, increased strong attack damage 40%, pretty good. Berserker and Devastation both at 40%, she's immune to the status elements. Oh, that is also the shared status element immunity as well. Havoc Frenzy is only at +1, Sprinter +2, Sharpshooter, any status element spiritual pressure boost. So yeah, just a pretty good unit that you can use. She has that stamina recovery, and she has the status element spiritual pressure boost, and she's immune to the status elements. So yeah, if you can just keep her at full stamina to take advantage of this, then yeah, you will be fine. Here's another really old unit that you may or may not have, and if you do, you probably got a few dupes in there. The Safui Retsu here. Soul Trait, strong attack, recharge time minus 12%. She's a melee unit, so unfortunately you won't get the bonus range damage. She does have weakening and drain on all of her attacks, except for SA3, it is a charged heal. At full stamina only, she has a reduced strong attack cooldown of 6%, and she also has the medic skill. Berserker is pretty low at 40%, Devastation is low at 40% as well. Full stamina damage boost, base 20%, Havoc 20%, Frenzy +2, Defibrillator +5 seconds, weakened defense, and Marauder. Yeah, so those are just the units that you can use for the slot 2 stages. Alright, so for the slot 3 stages, there's not really anything you have. I mean, you have this Gengar side here, but I'm pretty sure he's a mid-month unit. His Soul Trait is normal attack damage inflicted at full stamina 40%. He's a melee unit, melee or range unit, doesn't matter what you bring in there. He has fire on all of his attacks except his Nat string, but he's an SP unit, you won't have to worry about that. He does have the enemies defeated gimmick, which just gives him a whole bunch of bruiser. Oh wait, is he a Nat unit or an SP unit? Oh, he's a Nat unit. Never mind, I thought he was an SP unit. Anyways, well yeah, if he's a Nat unit, well how come he doesn't have fire on his Nat? Whatever, getting off topic. Sprinter +1, long reach and guard break. His bruiser is 40%, damage decreased damage taken 16%. He is immune to paralysis, and he does decrease damage taken from humans 20% as well, so that's pretty good. He's a guild quest unit, it looks like, so he's only going to get flurry +1 if you do use this unit. Full stamina only, increased normal attack damage 40%, and then the increased melee damage is only going to be 10% since you're not a guild quest. Start barrier and poise, the other skills really don't matter since they're only going to be effective in guild quest. But yeah, here's the Gengar Sai. And then we have, I don't even remember, what was this, the 7th anniversary part 2 unit. This Sajin here, he's a brave battle unit, so he really probably wouldn't be all that best to take in the limit breaker quest here. Melee unit, paralysis and lacerate. He is immune to the paralysis. Status element, Bruiser is only 20% here. Yeah, he's a brave battle unit, so you really wouldn't want to bring him. He does have flurry +2, which is pretty good. Decreased damage taken -20%, that is a Soul Trait as well. And yeah, there's that. I guess for this slot 3 stages, just bring your strongest speed unit that you have. I guess you really shouldn't probably worry about kill or anything. Alright, so we took a look at some of the best in slot characters and some substitute ones, and I just went on ahead and made my team here. So for the slot 1 stages, I obviously went for the Ichigo here since he's the best in slot 1. This is his build, the T-set, Fortification Pill, and the Lieutenant's Badge. As for the character links, just some strong attack reduction and full stamina damage boost links. My Ichigo is 4 out of 5, and I have his Transcendence at level 11. And his bonus abilities are full stamina damage boost and the plus 200 SP here. So there's the Ichigo, and then I have the 9th anniversary Grimmy here. His build is the Cape Fastener, Fortification Pill, Quincy Cross. Just some strong attack reduction and full stamina damage boost links. And my Grimmy is 2 out of 5. Transcendence is only at level 10. Bonus abilities, full stamina damage boost, and then the plus 200 SP. And then for the last one here, I just went with this Soifon here since she does have the Human Killer Plus skill, and she's also max Transcendent. We'll take a look at it. But first the build, T-set, Fortification Pill, Lieutenant's Badge, strong attack reduction, full stamina damage boost for her links. And then like I mentioned, she is max Transcendent, and her Transcendence levels are at level 10. And then the bonus abilities will be the full stamina damage boost, and then the plus 200 SP. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and jump in here to see what I can do with this team. Alright, so I just went on ahead and reset because I already took 1 damage anyway, which is just not it. So luckily for me, everybody here has the Killer Plus skill, so we shouldn't have too much of a hard time. I guess, yeah, the Ichigo's EX move is just basically the same as the 9th anniversary Kenpachi. Is going to give him a 100% spiritual pressure boost for 10 seconds, and then if we so happen to proc his status and spiritual pressure boost, we'll have 180%. Grimmy's, if I didn't mention it already, his is just a debuff and a buff. It debuffs enemies, and I believe it buffs everybody in the party too, so yeah. And then the Soifon's EX move, as you saw, is just kind of like I guess a forward charging attack. You can't control it, so whatever direction you use it in, that's where you're going. And it goes quite far as well. Alright, so everybody has their enemies defeated gauge maxed out, except for the Grimmy, he doesn't have one. Yeah, I don't know why they make these short limit breaker quests, but I guess it's not, I don't mind it too much. I guess just some quick Transcendence points. And I lost my force. Damn, I hate these units. Oh wait, we get stamina recovery. Oh, so I didn't have to restart. Oh yeah, we get that from our enemies defeated. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I totally forgot about that. If you really want to optimize your run here, you can replace maybe the plus 200 SP bonus ability and give all these characters long stride if they don't have it already, and just kind of like, yeah, with the like movement speed accessory, and just basically try to speed run this as much as you can. And yeah, so with this team I managed to clear 13 stages. Let's just go back to the prepare quest screen. And so with this team I managed to clear 13 out of the 16 missions here, so not bad. If I tried it again and move a bit faster, I could probably finish it, but yeah, not too bad. Got the majority of them done, that's what matters. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and as usual, until next time.